Blaber had some really big hiccups at MSI. He had like 2-3 big individual mistakes, but in general, as like one of you guys in the chat brought it out earlier, that Yankos mentioned recently on stream that it's really hard to be a jungler at international events because Western teams are just much worse at playing around their jungler and utilizing the jungler than the LCK and LPL teams. And it's a fact. It is. The game is just different when you play at an international level, and the role that you have to play as a jungler just changes. Like, it's so much harder to jungle against these world-class teams, and you get punished really hard for even the smallest mistake, to the point where you make a mistake at Scuttlecrab and the game is over, which is what happened for C9, right? Like, they just straight up lost the game on Scuttlecrab because they just didn't have enough information and knowledge, both on an individual level but also as a team, in terms of how to handle that situation. And sometimes these small mistakes around the jungle and that lack of perfect understanding of the jungle role can hurt a bit internationally, and that goes to show in especially individual performance, because it's always easy to look at a jungler and see like, hey, this guy is down in level, so this guy hasn't really gotten anything done on the map, he hasn't been proactive, he hasn't made any plays, he hasn't secured any objectives or whatever, and it's easy to just look at a jungler and be like, hey, this guy sucks, but more often than not, there's a lot more to it. I think jungle is the role that is the most tied to the team as a whole. So if you have a team that's doing really well and that understands the jungle role well, like and if you have a lot of synergy and team play, then it's way easier for the jungler to shine than if you're on completely different pages. So yeah, I think Blaber did not look convincing at MSI, but I also wouldn't say that it's only Blaber's fault. I don't think that would be fair, honestly.